Hi, welcome to Tochi's channel. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you who always tune back to watch my program. May God Almighty bless you. You are free to leave your comment constructively. Like you know, I present to you information across the globe, especially Nigeria to be precise. And today, I present to you another exciting video which we are going to watch together. Now let's watch this video together, then come to my comment section and tell me what you think about the video. You are free to criticize, but constructively, as we watch the video together.
You built a nice house. People wanted to buy it from you. Can you tell us?
Yeah, that is truth.
Why do they want to buy?
When people see good thing and they appreciate it, they definitely approach you and ask you if you want to sell it. So
how long have you had
the house?
Yeah.
Today make it 1 year that I opened that building.
There's a lot of rich people in Abuja then when they want it. After a year, people are offering to buy it. I see that it's sitting on a hill, a very nice landscape there.
Yeah.
And why would they say a road is going under there? Let me ask you one question. I've always wanted to ask you this. Are you sure that house is 700 million? Because it looks more than that. What's the real price of that house?
Only the plot in that area goes for almost 250, 300 million. Then
really?
talking about the building, the furnitures, everything, because like everything you see in that house,
right.
I import it from overseas. When I was building that house, I traveled to Turkey myself to buy all the furnitures. I bought everything. I imported everything you see there. So I know exactly what that place cost me. And when I bought the plot, and when I bought the plot was like a very deep ditch. We started filling, we started doing reinforcing before we get to the, it was so much work I did in that place. So that place cost me so much money.
Wow. So I'm looking at maybe my 901 billion. You spent a lot on that. There's always a master plan for any house in Abuja, and the Abuja master plan has to be perfectly correct. I'm hearing that one of our governors actually has a house on that major road, Governor Diri of Bayelsa. Is that true?
Correct. Very correct.
So the governor's house goes along that road, and they still want to demolish your own house.
Well, what actually happened was that if you check, when you look through the FHA master plan, the road does not go through my house. If you look at the Abuja master plan, the road does not go through my house. If you look at FCA master plan, the road does not go through my house. The person I bought those places for, that place was allocated to the person that was around 2015. So when they sold for me, if there is anything like maybe road is going through that place, when I paid for search, FHA would have told me that this plot that you want to buy, there is a road coming through, so there's no need for you to buy this place. But even funny enough, the person I bought the plot from was in FHA. Is a lawyer in FHA.
So the lawyer in FHA sold you the sold you the whole what you're saying, that the afterthought road was never in the plan.
Was never in the plan. The road passed through what's the name of this estate? Cityscape, which Governor Idris' house back then was the first place that they marked. And later on, I don't know what happened, because I was told that compensation paid to some people, that they give them land, thereabout, but why me that I'm on my own, I don't have any business with those people. They have to shift and they have to use the road to pass through my house. So the thing is really
the major road passed through, but nothing is done. Do you think it's because he was a governor and you're not?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think maybe because he is a governor, so they can't touch him. So
Do you think a personal vendetta against you? A
definitely,
personal vendetta against you?
yeah, because
Envy?
yes, because I'm from the south. I know how many people that approached me to sell that place. The first
Yeah,
person gave me an offer of 1.4 billion. I said no.
yeah,
Another person sent his PA to my house. The guy
right.
came and was like, Pokbogri, you have a nice building here. Wow, this place. Because since I finished that place, and I discovered that everybody started eyeing that particular place. So
Eh.
when I refused, they have to go and cook up plan that a road is passing through there. Though I've given all those details, I've given all the documents to my lawyers, and I think they are going through them. I will meet them in a competent court of law.
Prince Papagri, let me ask you a question. All right. Now, the FCDA, all right, they call the owner of that whole area. Who is Mr. Iliasu?
Oh,
What
Mr.
relationship with
Miss,
him at FCDA? Something
Miss,
about giving him hectares of land and stuff. Can you tell us that?
Mr. Ilyasu is a developer. I think
Right,
Ilyasu owned Cityscape Estate. I
right.
think that was where the road went through before. Before the now later, because from the information I had that some lands was given to him to compensate some persons.
Mm-hmm,
So and which actually he did.
mm-hmm.
So later know. I don't know what later happened again.
Okay.
Before they now diverted the road from where it's supposed to pass, and they now brought it to my place. I
The
have
whole
all,
thing,
I
the
have
whole
all the
thing is suspicious. The whole thing is suspicious. Let me ask you one very important question. Now, I've been shouting through at the beginning of this that some of my fans are excited. They think I'm coming back to journalism, but there's some aspects of journalism in this interview. Prince Papogri, I noticed something when I told you to send me every single paper of that house. I noticed something on one of the papers you sent me. They wanted to demolish your house, but the address on the paper was not your house.
was not even my plot number. You can see it here. I send you all the
You
documents.
noticed that? When you noticed that, did you call them right away?
I called them. I even went to FHA with my lawyer that you people served me a notice, and I discovered the notice you served me is not even my plot number. They said I
What
should
if
go
you
and
apply?
check that the road didn't pass through my house. That's why am I worrying myself? So that is how I left. I went to my house to go and relax. But I know that if I am an Hausa man or I'm from the north, this nonsense will never happen. It
If you
will
were
never.
northern, southern, right?
If I'm a
If
northerner, this nonsense will never happen. It will never happen because they know that I'm from the south.
the
That is why
people try the people trying to buy your house, were they northerners?
they are northerners. Yes.
So they were offering money to buy the house from you, and they may have been I see what's going on. Impunity, personal vendettas, impunity.
You know.
You know,
You
were
know
you
when.
home when? Go ahead, go ahead.
When they were. I saw what the FCDA, is it the minister, I saw what they wrote. I don't want to respond to it because
Right.
they wrote it. I'm a publisher. They wrote
Mm-hmm.
it that I don't have a building approval so that it
Mm-hmm.
will prompt me to post the documents that I have, showing
Yeah.
them that I have all these documents. That is why I
Yeah.
sent all the documents to you, but I refuse to make it public so that you will know who is lying and who is saying the truth. Because
Right.
ordinarily, if you say if a road is going through my house, like they claimed, they have the right to go to court and serve me a notice. Even the law said is not, you can't get an expatriate order in that case. You will serve me motion on notice. My lawyers will come to court, they will argue it. If at the end of the day the case went in their favor, the court will say, okay, demolished. And
Yeah.
the only thing that pains me in the whole demolition is that
I.
the minister and FHA. See, they didn't even write